toward the center of the row. Also want to make sure you all have a pair of these 3D glasses. You're going to need these for King Kong 360 3D. Who does not have a pair? Raise your hand. Maybe you forgot to grab. Do you need a pair, ma'am? I can actually give you these if you'd like. Can you pass these down? See how easy that was? Anyone else need a pair? Raise your hand back there. Thank you. We got our driver, ladies and gentlemen. Our driver is Angel, aka the dancing queen here at the tour. He loves to dance while he drives. Don't let that shy demeanor fool you. He's got some moves. Got the moves like Jagger, don't you, Angel? I'm ready, let's go. Take a look to the left. Wave goodbye to all those beautiful people waiting in line. Now wave goodbye to the rest of the people. They have feelings too. Yeah. I'm so glad we do have Angel as our driver because we're going to take you away from the theme park and into the heart of one of the world's biggest and busiest working movie studios, over 400 acres to explore. So we're really happy to have Angel as our driver, and I also have a co-host. You know him from shows like Saturday Night Live and as the host of The Tonight Show. It's Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Ronnie.
And the greatest driver.
Angel.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Ronnie
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
All right, folks, a fun tour is a safe tour, so please pay attention to the following safety rules. Take a look up so you can see where the emergency cord is located. It's running down the center of your tram ceiling. If you have an emergency of any kind of guest assistance needs, especially a medical emergency, or if you drop something over the edge of value, or have audio or video problems in your car, those are all good reasons to reach up and pull down on that cord. And when it's safe for me to do so, I'm going to come back and assist you. Other than that, please keep seated during this tour. There will be small picture opportunities where we're going to stop the tram so you can safely stand up and take the pictures. Please remain seated. Always keep your arms, legs, and heads inside the vehicle. No smoking or vaping on the tram. And be prepared today for things like loud noises, fire effects, sudden tram movements, and water effects. Lots of great opportunities for you to get some pictures, but you want to keep your cameras nice and protected. And lastly, the use of selfie sticks or any kind of camera extender is no longer allowed on the tour for your safety and the safety of others around you. That's it. And we're going to take you now to the front lot, where we have 28 sound stages. Inside these sound stages, great movies have filmed over the years, like The Bellhop, a great classic Universal film from 1939.
I have the room ready for you and Mrs. Barrison. Thank you.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but sure. Very hurts. Hello. Yes? Everybody at Champagne seems to be with us. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
Okay, that really wasn't a classic movie. It was a sketch Jimmy shot inside Soundstage 20. Take a look here to the left so you can see Soundstage 12. The elephant doors are open on Soundstage 12, the largest soundstage on our lot, and home to The Voice, NBC's singing competition with Blake Shelton and Adam Levine. 2 new vocal coaches this season. Miley Cyrus is joining, as well as Alicia Keys. But their esteemed host, Carson Daly, is still going to be there. Yay! We love Carson.
Hi everybody, I'm Carson Daly from NBC's The Voice. I want to welcome you to the Universal Front Lot. Our show is filmed on stage 12 and happens to be the largest sound stage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
Left side of the tram are sound stages 24, 25, 23, and 22. They all used to be home to CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Inside sound stage 25 is USA's show called The Colony, starring Josh Holloway, and Inside 23 is NBC's Superstore, starring America Ferrera, Ben Feldman, and Mark McKinney for Kids in the Hall. If you look to the left, you'll see Soundstage 27, a very funny comedy film inside there. You can see this comedy on Hulu.com, and it stars Mindy Kaling. It's the Mindy Project.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mindy, and welcome to the world-famous Universal Studios Tram Tour. I wish I could join you, but I'm really busy shooting my show, The Mindy Project.
Awesome.
For your information, he looked, okay? And Mr. Spielberg, if you're out there, I'm waiting for a close encounter.
The guy alone is super busy.
I think we had a connection.
Big friendship. She's good.
Edit this out, please.
And it's produced by Universal Television. Universal is part of NBC Universal. And it only includes NBC and some of your favorite cable television networks. Networks like E!, Sci-Fi, USA, Bravo, NBC Universal, Golf Channel, CNBC, Evans NBC, Weather Channel, Oxygen, Esquire Network, and NBC Sports. Up ahead on the left, you see Ted the Teddy Bear. He is standing in front of a production bungalow. Specifically, that is Scott Stuber's production company, Bluegrass Films, who produced Ted and Ted 2. These production bungalows on the left actually were dressing rooms in the heyday of Hollywood. Stars like Lucille Ball, Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Alfred Hitchcock, they all have their dressing rooms here. But now these are production bungalows and offices for writers and directors and different producers. Illumination Entertainment has their production office with us here. I know you're familiar with Illumination Entertainment if you love the Despicable Me movies, which I do. And of course, Hop and Lorax, they've got a new animated feature which just opened July 8th called The Secret Life of Pets. How many of you guys have seen that already? The Secret Life of Pets. I just saw it. I love it so much. Go out and see it. Here is Chris Meledandri, founder of Illumination Entertainment.
Hi, I'm Chris Meledandri, the founder of Illumination Entertainment. Our animation company has brought you films like Despicable Me and The Lorax. That sounds amazing! At Illumination, we make it our mission to tell stories that take you to new worlds, introduce you to characters you fall in love with again and again.
You don't love me!
We're thrilled to bring you a new film called The Secret Life of Pets. Have you ever wondered what your pets do all day while you're away from home? Well, now you'll get to find out. Have a great day at the park, and don't forget to enjoy our Despicable Me Minion Mayhem Live.
Well, we have left our front lot behind, and here we are on our back lot. This is where we shoot the big stuff out here, exterior scenes on a very large scale. The sets to the left of us are called the Metro sets because they can basically double as any major metropolis in the world. We have a New York street, a San Francisco street, a London Square, Brownstone Street. Even though we have those specific streets, these sets have been different cities for many different movies. Our New York Street was London. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, as well as The Prestige. It's been Los Angeles for Transformers and Los Angeles in 1929 for Changeling. Chicago for our classic Academy Award-winning movie The Sting, and a great comedy, The Blues Brothers, even Minneapolis for Jingle All the Way. The buildings you're going to see down here today are fake. They're called facades. So they're basically just fronts and sides of the buildings. Although our Metro sets are a little bit more sturdier. As you can see, they're complete shells of buildings. They also have steel infrastructures inside of them. And they're over 50 feet tall to help give that illusion that they're just as tall as buildings are in New York. And speaking of New York, we're getting ready to take you down New York Street. I just moved back to Los Angeles from Brooklyn. And anytime I get a little homesick from New York, I just come down here because the weather's better. It smells a little nicer too. But you'll never get a bagel like you can in New York. You know who agrees with me on that? Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday going anywhere, even if you make it here at the Universal Lot.
A funny comedy from Universal called Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping, which starred Andy Samberg and Sarah Silverman, was recently in theaters, filmed all the music videos here. Speaking of music videos, Michael Jackson, the king of pop himself, filmed Smooth Criminal on our Metro sets. Other great artists that have filmed their videos here on our Metro sets include U2, Taylor Swift, and countless other artists that I will talk to you about later. Because I'm a music buff. Do I have music buffs on board the tram? You know, we film everything here. So we film movies, television shows, commercials, and music videos. And I'll try and point out different examples in each area that I take you to today. Now, a lot of your favorite superhero movies have filmed here on New York Street. I mentioned Transformers, Spider-Man 2, The Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America the First Avenger, also reality TV shows. American Ninja Warrior's recent season was filmed, a few episodes filmed here on our New York Street. Now that scene you saw with Jimmy Fallon here on New York Street, I'm going to show you behind the scenes.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me?
Now he is actually on the same street we're on as he's filming this, but I'm going to show you an illusion. Watch the background.
No.
It's actually a green screen. So they filmed the scene here on New York Street and used extras as the pedestrians walking back and forth. And then on a different time, they shot this scene with Jimmy Fallon and the hot dog vendor in front of the green screen. And then later on, they just put those two scenes together.
Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just, just walking in. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Lot. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
Movies and television are based on illusions. I'm going to show you guys lots of examples like I just showed you. In fact, there's a green screen that I hope to be able to point out to you in Little Europe, and then we have one of the world's largest freestanding backdrops by our Falls Lake, which has been a green screen, but it can be blue or green, doesn't matter. We're just going to digitally composite whatever scene we want behind it. So I want to talk about King Kong, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the remake, because a lot of people think the New York scenes were filmed on our Metro sets. Actually, the movie was filmed in New Zealand. They did replicate some of our New York Street, but remember, that was a period piece as well. So they really had to rebuild a whole New York Street, a whole New York set for King Kong in New Zealand. Here's Peter Jackson, director of King Kong, to talk about the inspiration behind making this movie.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in an edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. How kind of place is it? So I was thrilled when Universal Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Our adventure awaits us up ahead. I just want to go over a few safety rules quickly. Please hold on to all your loose personal belongings. Remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle.
Skull Island.
Visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience is a hell of a lot.
We're going to take you now to see some Universal picture cars. A picture car is any car that's on set and seen by the camera. Over the years, some of our picture cars have become as famous as the stars who have driven them, like the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Sure, my Back to the Future fans already know this little tidbit of info that the DeLorean in the script was not the original choice for a time machine. It actually was a refrigerator. The producers decided against that because you can't put a flux capacitor in a refrigerator. Nobody knows that. Our DeLorean is currently on display at the Peterson Automotive Museum here in Los Angeles on Museum Row. And did you see the gyrosphere from Jurassic World? Now we're talking about something I love, dinosaurs. Where are my Jurassic Park fans? Make some noise, Jurassic my window, I suggest you guys do the same because you don't have windows. Oh, well. See, that's when those windows would have came in handy. You may have noticed a little bit of fog here in Jurassic Park. We're using a weather effect called a mister to create that fog. We're actually on our way right now to show you guys some more weather effects up ahead in Old Mexico. Speaking of weather, here's the weatherman himself, Al Roker from the Today Show, and he's here with our backlot forecast. Al, please take it away.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry at 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy at Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Once again, our neck of the woods is New Mexico. Okay, there's a flash flood warning on the screen, but we're just going to ignore that. I think Al was playing a little practical joke on us. He's quite the prankster. He's always playing jokes on his fellow castmates on the Today Show. So that's what we're going to just write that off as. I'm sure that's good. So, bienvenidos a Mexico. Viva! Can you put your arm and your leg? There you go. Besides being a tour guide, I'm also a mom. You can see all the way back there. All right, here we are in Old Mexico. Lots of movies and television shows filmed here. Also music videos. Janet Jackson filmed Escapade here. Enrique Iglesias filmed Bailamos. Lady Gaga filmed Judas. So we're just using some special effects, or some simple effects right now, like sound effects. They're coming from speakers we have hidden in the tops of the buildings and in the trees so the camera won't see them, along with strobe lighting for the lightning. Now this rain is the result of using an overhead sprinkler system. You can see some of the heads are facing the sky to shoot the water into the air first so that it falls back down to earth naturally with gravity, just like real rain does. It's going to look a lot more realistic that way. Once again, movies and television just based on illusions, but we want to make these tricks and illusions look as realistic as possible. I hear a lot of rumbling coming from the left over there. I wonder if Al was right about that flash flood. Oh yeah, protect those cameras. Oh, I'm sure it won't get this far though. Come on, that felt good, right? Yeah, that's the way I think. Do you kids remember a movie called Big Fat Liar, which starred Frankie Muniz and Paul Giamatti and Amanda Bynes? They filmed all over our backlot, but especially here in Old Mexico. They used that flash flood. Check it out. It's a pretty funny scene.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that. I got funny folks!
Right now we're taking you to the oldest part of our backlot, 6 Points, Texas. These are some of the first sets ever constructed back here during the silent film era. This is where a lot of westerns were filmed, like this. See if you remember this western.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I hear this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks
a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, fella.
Oh, you can count on it, pal. Thank you.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk down, that's all.
Show Home and Family Films here with us at Universal, and because they're filming Monday through Friday, I will be going into a quiet zone in just a few moments because of their filming. Home and Family stars Debbie Mountainopoulos and Mark Steinitz. It's kind of hard to see the Home and Family house because there's lots of trailers and things that you can kind of see through it, and you'll see the little backyard. I'm not quite there yet, so I can keep talking. We're going to be taking you into Soundstage 50. This is our subway station soundstage, so if a movie or television show needs a subway station as their location, they can come here. And we can transform the interior of this soundstage into any subway station we need to. In fact, here's an example of it as DC Metro in an episode of Fox's television show Bones, which starred Emily Deschanel and David Boreanaz.
Look, they're sweet.
He looks very upset.
When I talked to him, he's the guy in his arms.
That's with the FBI?
FBI, yeah. We hear about the human remains.
That's him. Right over there.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Now, when you film scenes inside a soundstage is going to give you control over your filming environment, and they're about 98% soundproof. But when you're filming out here on these exterior scenes, you have to contend with a lot of different things: weather elements, noise, a low plane flying overhead, a loud, noisy tram driving by, a tour guide on a microphone talking loud. So we go into these things called quiet zones. Definitely when we're shooting out here on these exterior scenes, but even when there's shooting going on inside a soundstage, even though it's 98% soundproof, there's that 2% that's not accounted for. Some microphones can be very good, sound can travel, it can be a very quiet scene inside the soundstage, so we always go into a quiet zone when there's filming. We put a graphic like this up, which I'm actually going to keep up now because I'm going to start going into my quiet zone for Home and Family, which once we make this turn, like this tram ahead of us does, it will be on your left side. Angel has brought us inside this soundstage. I'm able to talk again. If you look around, see if you can figure out by looking at the set decoration what U.S. subway stations. I need everyone to please remain seated. Hold on to your personal belongings. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Remain calm. We're having an earthquake. There's nothing to worry about. As long as you're seated, you're safe. These trams are sturdy. Unless you're in car 2, then I would look to the left. The good news is the earthquake is over. Look to the right for the bad news. Ladies and gentlemen, you just survived earthquake, the big one. Give yourselves a round of applause. Don't be modest back there. Applaud for yourselves. You survived it too. That's actually an example of a large-scale mechanical effect, which can also be used on a television show or a movie. It was used in that same episode of Bones. There's one more in the water. Do you see it all the way out there to the right? No. Look out there, I see it. And there's a diver out there. Oh no, help me warn the diver. Scream shark! Louder, he can't hear. Good job. Oh no. Maybe because he had all that equipment on, he couldn't hear us. Oh. That's a shame. Okay, they want us to clear the area. However, I'm concerned about that diver. So I'm going to have Angel park right here while we wait for the Universal paramedics. And I'm going to ask the young lady in car 2 in the pink or red blouse to take your seat. Thank you. There's a great white shark out there. I don't want you falling in. Anyone see that shark, by the way? It never gets old. It really doesn't. Sir, in car number 3, please stop crying. This is so awkward. It's not a real shark. Don't worry. It's a mechanical shark. Similar to Bruce, the mechanical shark we used in the movie Jaws. Not the same one. We made 3 sequels after Jaws. There was Jaws, Jaws 2, Jaws 3 in 3D. And Jaws the Revenge. So we built our own shark specifically for the tour. We named him after Bruce, the mechanical shark, who was used in the original Jaws movie. But this shark works a lot better. The shark from Jaws had so many mechanical problems that they nicknamed the production flaws. And you don't really see the actual shark for a good portion
waiting. Just waiting. The shark well, for a while there, so I did the shark rock.
There's a picture of Steven Spielberg in the mouth of Jaws. Well, the mouth of Wisteria Lane is coming up on the left. And we will not be able to take you down Wisteria Lane today because of filming. We're a Hulu show called Dimension 404. They're back there setting up. So we won't be able to go in there. Ooh, there's that black charger, Angel, the one that they were talking about in dispatch. They call this into security. I'll tell you guys what it's all about in just a second.
This is security. What's going on, Studio Tour?
Hey, this is Ronnie and Angel. We're at 8310. We just passed Wisteria Lane, Colonial Street. We found that black charger on the left side of the road.
Okay, Tour. I'll send someone down to check it out ASAP.
Awesome, thank you. So this guy drove on the lot today with no credentials. Did he just call me Tour?
Studio Tour. Looks like we might have an issue. I'm patching him into Agent Novak from the FBI.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt your fun, but we've got video surveillance on that charger you all saw. They ran it through the system, and the driver has been positively identified as Dominic Toretto. I've been tracking this guy for a while. He's a hardened criminal. He's likely armed, and he's definitely dangerous. My men and I are on our way to apprehend him right now. If you see him, don't be a hero.
Okay.
Don't engage him.
Alright.
Just keep a safe distance and report any further sightings to studio security immediately. We'll handle it from there.
Alright, the FBI has it under control. I'm just going to continue on with the tour. And I don't want you to miss this great picture opportunity. This is a small portion of the exterior sets of Whoville from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This was one of our biggest productions here at Universal. Huge portions of the backlot look like what you're seeing here. And then 11 sound stages at one time taken up for the interior seats. When you have a huge blockbuster film like that, it's enough to make anyone go psycho. Two of the most famous sets still standing in Hollywood today, the Bates and the second. That's Norman Bates. Is it reopen the motel? Maybe. You know, he can utilize things like Travelocity and Hotels.com now. I'd open it up too. Okay, that's customer service. He's helping that woman to her car. Don't put her in the trunk, please. Oh, this is so awkward. He hasn't even noticed we're here, so maybe we should just go. Oh, hey, Norman. What's going on? Oh, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. You're not going to get a 4-star rating doing things like that. You know what it is? You know what drives a man to be psycho like that? 90-degree heat and corduroy. That would make me psycho. I can't blame it. It's hot. We're going to take you through one of the most incredible sets right now. This is the plane crash set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Picture opportunity time. Angel is going to be stopping the tram so that you guys can have a safe picture stop here. So once he does, once this tram comes to a full complete stop, you are welcome to stand up and take pictures of this incredible set, which comes complete with a real Boeing 747 on the left side of the tram.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of Steven.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Got them closed? Robbie, get in.
Alrighty, folks, take your seats. We're going to continue on.
Get in.
This might be more serious than I thought. What just happened? This is a secure line. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle.
Oh, my
And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger.
Oh, man.
Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, Stink Pickle.
I'm so tired of you state guys stepping in just whenever you feel like.
Mute him.
I really shouldn't get involved. Okay.
That's better. We're moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control. Until then, I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. I'm taking care of business. Hobbs out.
Okay, I guess this is the safe location. It kind of looks a little seedy, Angel. Are you sure this is... Looks like one of those street racer hands. Does anyone know who this Hobbs character is? Is he trustworthy? Should we be trusting him? I really didn't like that Agent Novak, though. It kind of seemed a little... Alright, if you're the witness, it is very important that you do not tell anybody that you're the witness, not even your friends that you came with. For example, if Angel was the witness, but he's not, he wouldn't tell me. He's not. No, he's not. Are you? But don't tell me. But we're gonna go inside. This is so weird. Okay, and Angel just got a text from Hobbs. We're to be meeting someone named Roman Pierce inside this hangout. So I don't know if you guys know him. I do not. So I don't know what he looks like. Maybe you can help me out. But don't worry, you're on my tram. Angel and I, we've never lost anyone in all the tours we've done together. Well, that one guy, though. That one time, yeah. But since that time, no one. Alright, I'm gonna get on board with this.
Name is Roman Pierce.
Oh, there he is.
Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. That work of art back over there is made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra for him.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
Okay, I'm gonna take this seriously. Obviously, you know, I care about all you guys. I just can't help but hear the music in the room up ahead. I know they're having a party. Tomorrow is my birthday. I have no plans as usual, so I kind of would like to go to this party. Do you guys mind if we go to this party? Okay, just for a little while, yeah? One drink and we'll go, I promise. Password to get in is Stink Pickle. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, young lady. Thank you for being the only person. Was it a girl? I can't see. It's so darn dark in here. Angel, you brought your ID this time, right? Okay, good. I was thinking maybe that was the whole of us. I gotta pay for everybody on this tram? Oh, all right. Let me get my coin purse out. I don't know why they're not letting us in. There we go. We got access. We got access. Yes. Oh, it's bumping in here. Oh, I have a skirt just like that.
Everybody out!
Hello? We just got here though. We just got here. Rude.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other girl? Roman Pierce, FBI, on the ground. Man, on the ground, do it now. You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm on the ground, work now. Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roland, who do you work for? We don't work for nobody. Cop has to just clear out here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety. Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun. Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. That ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off shot. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate.
Sure traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Buddy, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck.
I just had a brilliant idea. This is how we can protect the witness. If we all look alike, they won't be able to tell us apart. So put on those 3D glasses right now. Keep on 360. Yeah. Go ahead, put them on. Hold on to your loose personal belongings. We may have to make a hasty getaway. Stay seated. Keep your arms inside the vehicle. Be quiet.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried! This is our turn. After them! Okay, guys, it's showtime! Come to the left! Lenny, hook him up! Don't think you're getting away! Find them! Way to go, Lenny! Drone climbing up the missile shot! Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I'm not there! Women don't shoot! Head from the bridge! Under construction! Everybody get the nitrous!
Was that fast and furious or what? until 10 p.m. So you have plenty of time to see lots of new shows and rides. Go check out Waterworld, a live seaboard spectacular. If you're on the left side of the tram, watch your arms and legs as they lift up those gates. Everybody watch your head, your step as you board the tram. Bye-bye, everybody.
I need help from an adult volunteer, someone who is not afraid of birds, who would like to help us out. A brave adult, someone in the middle section, perhaps. Let's see, how about, you want to help out, sir? The blue shirt, the hat, sunglasses, stand up. Stay standing right there. And can you take out a $1 bill? Now, the reason why I asked this gentleman to take out $1 is because all who doesn't know him might feel uncomfortable flying to someone he's never met. As you'll see in Evan Almighty, we have trained our birds to recognize and fly to common objects. In this case, just happens to be $1. Great. Hold it half, please. One more time. And place it between two fingers, arms straight out to your side. Very nice. Don't move. Ollie should see that and know exactly where he needs to go.